Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you Sam's hanging orb decoration. So yeah, the lovely Sam created this, let me have a quick look, 2018, so wow, quite some time ago. And I was just searching through Pinterest and I saw it and I thought, you know what, I'd really like to have a go at that. It's not the easiest of projects in terms of where you could, but actually no, it is really pretty. As I say, it's a hanging ornament, so you can put loads of these on trees. I do have the link for Sam's video in my blog, so if you want to pop over there and have a look, then there you go. So let's go ahead and make it. This is my last project of Celebration. How sad is that? Yeah, we're at the end and I'm quite sad because I've loved having extra card stroke tutorials coming out to you guys at the weekend, but yes, sadly, but it'll be back in January again, so you won't have too long to wait for some more. Right, let's go ahead and make this. So DSP 10.5 by 5.5, 26 by 13. On the long side we're going to score at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10, and in centimetres it's 6, 12, 18 and 24. On the short side we're going to score at 1 and 4.5, that's 2 and 11 centimetres. This is where it gets good now. So we're going to mark at 2.25 and 3.25. You're then going to flip your paper over so that you still have the short end at the top, but you now have it face down. And we're going to mark again at 2.25 and 3.25. Okay, bring it back to the long side and we're going to mark on the long side down to the score line. Okay, so we're going to mark at 3/4 inch, 1 3/4, 3.25, 4.25, 5 3/4, 6, oh heck, wait, 6 3/4, 8.25 and 9.25. In centimetres that is 2, 4, 8, 10, 14, 16, 20 and 22. We're going to do exactly the same again, so we're going to flip it over onto its belly, the long side still across the top, keep this thin section to the right, and we're going to do exactly the same again. So down to the score line we go 3/4, 1 3/4, 3.25, 4.25, 5 3/4, 6 3/4, 8.25 and 9.25. 2, 4, 8, 10, 14, 16, 20 and 22. Okay, now we have all of that, what we need to do is get a longer ruler. That's the first part of the job. Okay, so get your longer ruler. What you need to do here is where you have made your marks on the short side, so I actually can't see them very well, so here's one. Where's that one? There. Okay, so from these marks, so line your ruler up with your marks you made, there it is, and make a mark on the crosses of where your score lines are. Okay, I can't see if I have one there, no. Then do exactly the same with the other mark. So again, making a mark on your score lines. Turn it back around so you can see it. Now what you're going to do is go from the mark you've made up to your score line. So it's better this way, I think. There we go. So where you have a mark on this line, you line it up with that one. This one will go down to that one. This mark to there, this mark to there. I hope that makes sense. Keep the right hand side skinny bit there. So we're going to go along, so I have a mark here up to there, and I'm going to keep my ruler this way and do all of the same way because it makes life just a little easier. So we're scoring along, can't see the mark, there it is, that one up to there, oh crumbs, where is it, there to there, and this one to there. I'm going to turn it round just to keep, oh no I'm not actually, I'll keep it as it is, and now I'm going to go back this way, so there to there, there to there, that one, that one, that one, and then the top, so from there to there, that one there. Like I said, once you sort of get the gist of this, it is a bit easier. Okay, with your skinny bit, fold it in on itself and just follow your score line here and here. Okay, so you should then be able to see that score line there and that one there. Okay, so you can hopefully now see, that side's better, there you go, how the shape takes place. So let's fold and burnish these lines because this is the easy part. This way with this one. Okay, keep that skinny part to the right. That's the secret with all of this. So on your cutting, down at the bottom here, we're going to cut away this skinny section here, and we're going to cut away the first square. Okay, so what you're keeping is the top of your shape, if you like. Okay, where you have this triangle shape here, that's the bit you're cutting out. So we're going to go across, cut down there and across. Okay, again where your triangle is, cut across, and then this one again, cut across, and then just cut away this tiny square at the end here. So that's the bottom section done, and then your top one you want to cut again away, leaving the top of your section. So we're cutting the top out of the triangle again. So this one, so we're going to repeat here, and then again top of that triangle part, top of the triangle part, whoops, there we go, and this one here, and then your last piece here. So that's what you should now have. Now the last bit you want to cut away is on the skinny part. Now remember we did those angles. What you need to cut away here is where your mark is and down to that point. down to the mark. So you're taking that part away. Okay. You then need to fold these parts inwards. So if you like, you're wanting to bring those pieces together. Okay. So you work your way along and do those. And then the last one's on the edge here, just fold over. And then we'll go all the way around, do the same on, oops, the other side. And so you just work your way along each one. And then we just need to now add some adhesive to these three pieces here. So a bit on each one there, and then this should fold over like so, and then obviously these bits will fold in again. So the bottom is a case of adhering and then bringing them all together. So where's the join? There's the join. So that will be my front piece. So I'm going to pop that out of the way, and I'm going to add my adhesive onto that one, and that one, and the back of that one. And then we're going to go in. I'm going to actually put my hand inside, I think, to help. Maybe not. It is a little fiddly. So you can bring those two together. Automatically folds that bit. Then that one over the top, which again, if you've got enough fingers, and then now put my hand inside to put the last one on the top. So there's the base done. The top I did slightly differently. Where's that gone? Here it is. So I have a wad notepad here with my holes from my last one, and all I simply did on this was use my take your pick spike to create a hole. I didn't want to use my hole punch because I didn't want it to be too big. So I'm just going around, do all four in this fashion. Obviously, if you want to use a thicker ribbon and your hole punch does the trick, then by all means go ahead and do it that way. As you can see, I'm sort of eyeballing where the centre is for these ones. Once I've done that bit, I have then got the Simply Elegant trim, and I'm just going to, right, I'm going to tie this end together here. So create a knot in the end for that one. And then, this is where the fun begins. Try and get it through these holes that I have created. Now this, as I said, is the fiddly part. But you can, there we go, you can get it just right. So I'm just going to work my way around. I've not even paid any attention now to which one was the front, but never mind. Obviously this will be a lot easier with a hole punch. That's that one. Remember just to pop those corners in. Then the next one, So I find actually if you re-poke the hole back to front, it helps, because you're not fighting against the card then. Come on, come on. And I equally don't want to use a needle because that may also make the hole bigger. There we go. This is the fiddliest part, trust me. And then the last piece, so I'm actually at this point now just going to use one of my little pegs just to hold all of that in place, because otherwise I feel like I'm fighting with it all. Tuck those corners in, and then the last piece, yay! So, peg out of the way, come on, and then this now closes up. There we go. So, I'm going to tie a knot in this now. It is a bit long, so if you need to cut it and retie the end, you can do. I'm not, because I don't want to fiddle with it any more than I have to. And tie my knot there to hold it together. If you're going to fill it and use it as a treat, then obviously you don't want to be tying that knot, but okay, so that was wrong way round because this is the back and that's the front now. That looks a bit of a mess, but you get the gist. That probably needed to be a touch tighter as well. But anyway, I'm going to decorate it. So I have Treasured Tags Pick a Punch. I have some of the beautiful gold holly leaves. So, and I only realised yesterday, I've had these months, I only realised yesterday that there are two sizes, which I didn't realise clearly when I did this because I used two large ones. But there is a large and a small. That's those. I'm using some of the Dazzling. I cannot believe that I've hardly used this. I am so disappointed in myself because I have literally hardly used any. Not good. Right, so to create this little pretty little, so we're going with an inch wide glimmer and a 3/4 wide basic white. Take them out of the way. Oh, crumbs, that all fell on the floor. Right, first side going in here. And this one too. So that's one end done. I then need my real red. And I need Banner Year, which is the stamp I've used. And I've just gone with Be Merry, because why not? So I'm going to stamp that there. Get rid of that. And then I'm going to trim this about there and trim this about there and hope and pray that that worked out. So pop this back in here. Beautiful. And pop this back in. Oh no, why does that happen? It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. It's gone wonky. It drives me crazy, it really does. Okay, so I have enough left to run this through again. So I'm going to put it in, and this time I'm going to make sure that my paper is relatively central. No, what the heck? Well, I can't do any more than that, so... Oh, it's still a bit long, isn't it? Right, last ditch attempt. If anybody has any tips on this, I would appreciate them, because I never ever seem to get this correct. And it drives me mad. So if you have any tips, please share them with me. Because I'm clearly not very good. Right. Dimensionals on the back. And then onto my Be merry. And then I just added normal adhesive and a couple of my glue dots. I've done that the wrong way round. So a glue dot on that one and a glue dot on that one, and then stick it on the front. That should be, and there you go. I'm going to hold the top shut properly so it looks smarter, but there they are. There's Sam's hanging orb decoration. Her tutorial is far better than mine, so hop over and have a look, but that's my attempt at them. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.